Today we're gonna make cabbage pancakes, but we are gonna make them sourdough style. Doo-doo-doo. I love this recipe because it uses cabbage and it hides it really well. We add bacon into it. This is just a package mix that we always get, and it's so much easier. I'm sure you could find all the ingredients and make the batter yourself, but this has just been very convenient for our family. But I just sourdough it up and add a little extra flour to this mixture, and so yeah, I'm just going to show you how I do that to make it and use up our sourdough. We got a nice cabbage. We'll probably only use about half of it for the recipe today. The smaller you cut the cabbage, the better. Well, the better it's hidden on the kids. I don't mind big pieces of cabbage in mine, but sometimes the kids are not feeling it. Excavator. I would recommend 3 to 4 eggs. We get these lovely eggs from our backyard chickens. This one is pretty big, so I'll probably just use 3 eggs today. If you find that you have like a lot of cabbage, which I always have a lot of cabbage, I would definitely use 3 to 4 eggs and not skimp on the eggs. And sometimes if I find that the batter is not sticking very well, I will just add another or crack another egg in. Lyric did a good job stirring the eggs for me while I helped Lincoln on the potty. Thanks, buddy.
Now what?
This package, inside it, has everything we need, but we're gonna add a little bit of extra stuff to it. It has the instructions, and it has the batter and some seaweed, which we're gonna add some more seaweed to it. Okay, so to start off with, we gotta take this part, the batter or the flour portion.
Can I do that?
Yep, and we're gonna mix it with some water. So you pour it in gently. Okay.
What is that?
And we're gonna add this and the sourdough. We're gonna take a full cup of the sourdough discard. I did feed it, but I feel like honestly you could just use it however you wanted to. Dump it right in.
Slow.
Yeah, good work. Half a cup of water. But we're basically doubling it because we're going to add some more water to it, so it'll be a full cup of water. And we want to make it like a pancake batter consistency, so it might, you might have to just adjust based on how much flour and water and stuff you're adding in. Carefully.
Yes.
Good job. Got the eggs in, the batter, the sourdough.
Stir it.
Okay, this comes with seaweed. We're gonna add that right in. This is another one of those things that you could put it on as a topping after the fact, but I always just mix it in the batter just to make it easy.
That's good. Seaweed, I never seen seaweed.
Yeah, it's like disintegrated seaweed.
Hey! We eat seaweed.
We do eat seaweed. Do you remember eating seaweed?
Yeah.
Yeah? Then I also like to add additional furikake seasoning.
I like that.
You do. This is what we add on all the kids' rice, but this is furikake seasoning, and you can get all different kinds with like egg yolk and all sorts of stuff.
Hey, Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy, wait. We picked that in rice.
We do put that in rice. That's right, and it tastes really good in this.
Yeah. Because I need those.
Today I'm also going to be adding some grated ginger and some garlic powder.
My daddy's gonna be so grateful. We made supper for him.
That's right. This is one of Daddy's favorite meals. recipe does say to ask for chives. I'll have to see if I have any just because it's the middle of winter when we're cooking this right now. It is so good with fresh chives from the garden. But since it's wintertime, we will just have to use whatever dried stuff we have on hand.
Didn't it have the bacon in when it's ready?
Okay, now we're gonna leave it kind of runny at this point just because, I don't know, I have a tendency to do way too much cabbage. So we're gonna start adding our cabbage in, and the batter is still quite liquidy, like quite runny, which is what we need it to coat all of the cabbage.
Oh, Mommy.
That's okay. We're gonna just put the cabbage in.
Wait. Some cabbage. Oh, right. I see, guys.
Okay, it's pretty thick. Can you get it or you want me to help? Then I'm also gonna add the bacon in and stir that in.
Can I have one piece of bacon?
Yep, grab a piece.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if it's too thick, you can add a little bit more water and flour, another egg, like whatever you need to do to kind of make it a little bit creamier, I guess. So you can see I've just coated everything. It's like kind of sticky, but it is like a weird soup texture, like a stew texture. I'm gonna add just a sprinkle of sugar, just because the kids like that. You don't have to though. The package comes with these. I forget what these are called, but like shrimp rice. I'll have to ask my Japanese friend here what those are called. But anyway, if you don't have more of these, sometimes I add Rice Krispies, but I got more. These are the last thing to add because they get mushy pretty quick. And I've already got the pans on and hot, so I will take you over there to show you the pans set up next. So I like this pan, this cute little one, because it's the perfect size for the cabbage pancake to sit in it. I am just using the bacon grease to fry it up in. You create, I don't know, what would you say, 1/4 inch layer of it? Depending on how thick you like it.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Oh yes, my starving children. Put the lid on to speed up the cooking process. Now I have this other pan here because once I flip it, I sometimes will just flip it into this other pan. But because the children are starving, I'm gonna make a second one right away in this pan. Thank you, Miss Emily Norris, for teaching me everything can be cut with a pizza cutter. It's fantastic.
Look, that looks like a pizza.
Yeah, cut it like a pizza. Nummy, 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 nummy.
Daddy, nummy, nummy. Nummy. Nummy, nummy, nummy. Yummy. Nummy, it's like nummy, nummy, nummy.
And the okonomiyaki is honestly so good reheated in the air fryer.